Thank you, Bhaganto Bhante Priyaroki. আপনার অত্যন্ত সারগর্ভ মূল্যবান বক্তব্যের জন্য। আসলে আমরা এখানে সংখ্যায় কম হলেও আমাদের আলোচনাগুলা যে এত উন্নত মানের হয়, এত গভীর হয়, কারণ আমরা এই ধরনের স্কলার অনেকের ভাগ্যে জুটে না ওনাদের এই বক্তব্যগুলো শোনার। সেই দিক থেকে আমি মনে করি যে আমরা অনেক সৌভাগ্যবান। নাও আমাদের পরবর্তী ধর্ম আলোচক হচ্ছেন আমাদের যাদের উদ্দেশ্যে এই কঠিন শিবদান। We are very fortunate that we had 2 monks to invite to be our invited monk for Kathina Chiva. So one of them, Bhante Samitha, and another one is Bhante Kushala. They are both Harvard University scholar, as well as they are not only a scholar, they have a lot of qualities. They create a temple here and a sangha here, and exploring the Buddhism, not only the Buddhist community, but the other community. So I would like to request for the Dhamma talk, Venerable Samitha Bhante.
Jatu kampate, na chalati meru rivati vayuna, vajiramiva na bhijate kanam, tamida mato katinanti vucchati. Most Venerable Mahasangha, led by Most Venerable Ju Abhilanka Shadow and Dr. Bhante Pannaloka. So, dear devotees, I'm not going to talk for a long time because you listened to a very good Dhamma talk from Venerable Priyarakit. I just wanted to explain the meaning of the word Kathina. Okay, and Bhante Priyarakit as well made his attempt to explain that. And this is from the Pali literature. So, what does Kathina really mean? Patavi river na jatu kampate. So you know, the earth is very firm. So the word Kathina means the firmness. And na chalati meru rivati vayuna. You know, it is even in the literature, it's also in the literature. The biggest mountain among all the mountains is Mahameru. Okay, so Mahameru never shakes. So the meritorious power you acquire from this Kathina ceremony, it does not shake. It's very firm again. Vajira mivana bhijjate ganam. Among all the stones, diamond is the strongest. So the meritorious power you accumulate performing this Kathina ceremony is firm like diamond. Okay, it cannot be easily broken. Tamida mato katinanti vucchati. So that is why it is called Kathina. So whatever meritorious power you accumulate, you acquire performing this ceremony, it is going to last for a long time. So that is very beneficial for you. Why is that? So let us understand this Kathina in the sense of Suddha Attaka. So if you have studied Abhidhamma, there is a teaching on Suddha Attaka, meaning PO8. If you take the smallest unit of an element, okay, smallest unit. So you talked about, physics and so on. So that is the atom, right? The smallest unit of an element. So even that smallest unit of element is consisting with 8 elements. Namely Patavi, solidarity, Apo, liquidity, Teju, heat, Vayu, air, and smell, rasa, the taste, one color or the appearance, or oja, the essence, or if it is a living thing, the sap, kind of. Okay, that's its essence. So even in the smallest unit of an element, all those 8 are present. Okay, so Kathina means when you do things all together. Okay, this is also called conglomeration, which means small things to put together make a big thing. So in order for you to perform a Kathina, how many things should be fulfilled? You have to invite monks at the beginning of the rain retreat. Okay, so you invited monks. Bhante Kusala and myself were invited, so we kind of observed the rain retreat in Cambridge. Okay, so we started from there. That's the first thing. You, as a community, got together, invited us to observe the Vasa. So we accepted the invitation and we completed the Vasa. So the invitation. And monks should live the Vasa without breaking the Vasa. So we both were able to live spend the Vasa without any interruption. Okay? Suppose you invite the monks and monks doesn't take it seriously. We kept traveling and we broke the Vasa, so you cannot do it. But we were committed at that moment. Okay, even when we travel, we made sure we come back within 6 days. So that's the rule. So we both were able to, protect our Vasa. Kept that as you expected. So that's the second thing. So the monks should observe the Vasa uninterruptedly. And then monks should terminate the Vasa as well after 3 months in the full moon day of October. So we concluded the Vasa, and people should get together, and when, as Bhante Pirakit said, you have to get together and make a robe for the monks and should arrange these things. So it is a collective work. That is what conglomeration means, the cluster of things, the assembly of things, the combination of things. So when you are doing things collectively, the power of it is immeasurable. Okay? So it is limitless. Okay? If you got it wrong at any point, so you cannot perform the Kathina ceremony. No matter how many chivaras you have prepared today, only one chivara is considered as Kathina chivara, and it can happen at a temple 1 time a year. Annually, 1 Kathina chivara. Suppose you get up early in the morning and you feel like offering a Kathina chivara, you run to the temple and ask the monk, give you a Kathina chivara. You want to offer it. You cannot do that. So there should be that gradual process. There should be that committed process. So after the completion of all those things, then you can only offer a Kathina chivara. So this is a promulgation of the Buddha. So originally it was not there. Okay, there was no mention of a Kathina chivara originally, but because of that scenario, like a couple of monks, a group of monks, getting caught in the rain, and they felt they experienced a lot of difficulties. So out of compassion, Buddha said, you can have one more, extra robe. Okay, that's why Vishaka prepared robes for monks. Okay, at the very beginning, there was no Kathina ceremony. So Buddha kind of, promulgated this rule, seeing all the, condition for this thing. Okay, so a monk, after observing Vasa, deserves a Kathina chivara, extra chivara. Okay, at that point, now we have so many addition to this. Okay, this is kind of now sophisticated because people are really enjoying doing this. So you have added so many things that were not originally there. So which is also beautiful, because you have so many things to do mindfully, right? One more activity, you are engaged in it mindfully. Okay, when you have so many things, so you are, sharpening your mindfulness. So you are performing all these things mindfully. So as a result, the meritorious power you accumulate, it is very strong, it is very firm, it is very solid, it is not shaking, wavering. So as long as you are in this samsaric existence, this is going to follow you, giving you good karma results, okay, good births, Okay, so the long age, longevity, happiness, okay, prosperity, heavenly birth, and so on and so forth. But all of them are compounded things, aren't they? Huh? The heavenly bliss, the bliss in the human world, so having, luxurious lives. So everything is subject to change. For a moment, we would like to have a better life, happier life, life with a lot of wealth, life with respect, eminence, and so on and so forth. But everything is subject to change. So what is not subject to change? That is nirvana. Okay? So we have to have resolutions for ourselves to attain nibbana as well. This samsara is very sort of scary to think about. Okay, as far as the lower realms of existence are concerned, and so on and so forth. It's good to wish a better life, happy life, okay, a life with a lot of wealth and bliss. But also you have to understand the thing that is not compounded, which is not subject to change and suffering, it is only nirvana. So on a day like this, you have to think about how to face your suffering, how to understand suffering, and how to figure out the way out of suffering, and to practice the path that is conducive to the extirpation of suffering. So you have to, strongly determine that to kind of hasten your path. Okay, walk the path, quick enough to liberate yourself from all the afflictions with pain and suffering. Okay, so I'm so happy for you, getting together on this day, and I wish you all, happiness and longevity, and so that is the teaching for the day.
থ্যাংক ইউ বান্তে। আসলে বান্তের এই অত্যন্ত গভীর বক্তব্যের মধ্যে আমি জানি না আপনারা একটা বিষয় লক্ষ্য করেছেন কিনা, আমি একটা বিষয় আই উড লাইক টু পয়েন্ট আউট ওয়ান লিটল থিং। উনি এখানে বলছেন যে গৌতম বুদ্ধ